Greetings and salutations. Welcome back. Another day, more Unicorn Overlord. I hope you all really enjoyed the really long mission we did last time with to resist or to yield. Now, as I mentioned, we need to pick up some guards for these two towns. We've cleared out everything in Cornea for the inexpensive people, so we are now into the Draconhold area, checking for inexpensive units. So it looks like we have some here, and we're going to try to, like I say, normally I get like 6 or so at this every time.
Good call.
It's generally 3 forts worth, because they have 2 at each fort of the mercenaries. So I just go and I get 3 forts worth or cities worth, because you can get them here as well. There's none there. What about this fort? Nope. Nope. Expensive. Also expensive. While I'm going around and doing this, let's head over to Castle Soldraga real fast. We can buy
My wares won't
these while we're here. And we got 2 more forts here. Nope. Yes, alright, there's 2. I'd like to get few more after this, which we'll start searching Elheim. Like I said, by the end of the game, I'm pretty certain you need all of the ones that cost 3, and then also some more. So, yeah, you need quite a lot of them. I forget exactly how many mercenaries. I guess I could go just look at one of my other save files, but I
won't let you down.
I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep buying mercenaries until I'm out of towns to put them in.
Ready to serve.
Alright, so we have 6 guards there. We can head back. Let's station 2 of them. And yeah, we should be okay by... I think we might still need to get more by the end of...
I'll keep an eye on it.
Even Bistorius here. Because... we don't really get any more characters in the rest of Bistorius. We kind of got all of them.
I'll guard it well.
And I didn't really go over them last time. So yeah, then this map here, I mean, we got both Goville and Bertrand, and they're both pretty decent. In terms of Bestrels as a whole, they seem to work really well when you have multiple of them together. So if we look at the character list here, so if you look at Bertrand, so he has Earthshaker, which this attacks everyone on the enemy team. Damage increases the less HP they have, which is why it's kind of default setting is below 50% HP. His HP is massive, by the way. He has no plus HP items, already has 127 life. He has a lot. So, yeah. Round Swing. This attacks a row of enemies, and its damage increases the more HP you have. But you want this when you're at higher HP. And then Bear Crush stuns an enemy. First Aid, that's from his item. Life Blow, this is an end of battle thing. He attacks a single enemy and deals damage equal to his HP. So having HP boosting items, he can now, at the end of battle, right now, he does 100 damage if he's at max life to some random person. Can't crit, but that doesn't matter when you're doing 100 damage. Nocturnal Rest, this heals after he attacks. So it's kind of like the goal is if you're low HP, you Earthshaker, then you heal up with Nocturnal Rest immediately and you do really well. And you have Heavy Guard, which is really good. Now the downside is he's an armor unit. He is a Bestral, so at nighttime, this is nice. It restores 60% HP. But if you look, he only has 36 physical defense. And let's compare that to some other people here. So if we go up to... Where is he? So we'll start with Bryce. So Bryce is 53, and he's basically the same level. Bryce has no plus defensive items on. Great Shield actually has less defense than the steel one. If we look at who did I want to show? Lex. So Lex is 34 physical defense, which is the same as Bertrand basically at the same level, and Bertrand just has 50 more HP. But in reality, your Legionnaires and stuff like that, you want them to have the defense to take no damage, because you reach a point in defense where the percent gain you get from guarding, reducing an enemy's attack, or buffs from like Great Shield and things like that are much better when your defense is high enough versus HP. This is why Bruno struggled most of the game. Until you have sufficient HP to really heal, you don't heal enough. And Bertrand unfortunately falls into the category that he doesn't heal enough. He has to attack to heal, and Heavy Guard uses all of his passive points. So Heavy Guard is good at protecting himself. It does pretty decent. However, he doesn't have ways to regen his passive points. So the moment he's out of passive points, it's over. He has to regular guard and hope he makes it, or he's going to start getting hit for a ton of HP. Now that he's used all his passive points on Heavy Guard, he can't heal then. And then you also run into the issue of Life Blow. Is you want to use this at the end of combat. So let's say you set this up, so you always want Life Blow to go off. That means you need to set the other two up to only work above 2 passive points, which means if you have 4 passive points, if you get hit twice, you use 2 Heavy Guards, you attack 1 time, you Nocturnal Rest, you are now out of passive. That's 1 round of combat. You're on the front line. As you see in these fights, my front line is getting hit. Not getting hit, getting attacked, 10, 12, 14, 15 times every round against some of these Bestrels. Like when you're up against a Fox team and it's like, or Werewolf team, and there are 5 werewolves, that's 5 killing pursuits. That's 5 wild fangs. Like they hit so many times. So to be not high physical defense, and you don't have like massive points to really make him stick with Heavy Guard or Nocturnal Rest or reactive healing. His is proactive healing. He's got to actually do something to get his heal, versus Bruno, who's like, he just gets hit, alright, he heals, done. He runs into trouble. Now, that being said, I used Bertrand on my True Zenoiran playthrough. He was in a group that they weren't frontline material, but I mean, he defended against some easier squads pretty okay. So, he's not terrible. I just think when you compare him to Bryce or Hodrick, they are just better in terms of being an armored unit. Now, Bertrand will do more damage than those two, for sure. But typically speaking, those two are getting put into groups where they're just protecting people that are going to do an absurd amount of damage. Hodrick is protecting 3 cav units that, that group can do over 1,000 damage against infantry units that have high HP. No problem. They just mow people down, which is great. Bertrand isn't really doing that. So while he can do decent damage, I think in my True Zone, I had him paired with a cleric because he just couldn't keep up in some of the fights with the damage intake he was taking with just Nocturnal Rest and Heavy Guard. So usable, sure. Requires extra help to really be super strong. Govil, he is, you can just add him into any group as a DPS. He does pretty well. His defenses are not good enough to be in the front row, but he does a lot of damage. Wild Fang, and so he's an interesting character, actually. Let me say this. The Wild Fang potency increases the less HP a target has, and this attacks a whole row. So you want a group that will go before Govil, do damage, and then Govil comes in and does Wild Fang and wipes out a whole row of people. Or you want to set him up where he gets finishing stab off on a target, guaranteed somehow. So like we have Killing Chain with Berenice, who's under 50% life, Assaulting Blow, Assaulting Lance, those type attacks. You set this up to be like targets under 50% life. You put this at the top and you're like, you get somebody low, Govil goes in for a kill, and then he comes back the next round and he has 50% plus physical attack. He Wild Fangs and he just wipes out an entire row of people. So he can be really good like that as one of your offensive options in a group. I generally don't use them though. And the problem with that is His Nocturnal Strike is good. This is basically just like a Swordmaster, but he doesn't have the crit rate of a Swordmaster, and it's not a true hit. So you do run into that issue. It is better at night, in my opinion, because you get the passive point back, whereas Swordmasters don't. But I think during the day, Swordmasters are just better for their start of battle stuff. Bestial Howl is pretty decent if you have the rest of your row as being a physical attacking unit, because he now buffs all of them as well. But if you have a mixed unit, or you have a caster or a healer in this group, he's now losing some of his value in that he's not buffing other people as well. He's buffing himself and one other person, or just himself in some cases, if you're not able to have him in a full physically offense group. And that kind of runs into the issue of who is your front line for this group. And if the front line for your group requires a healer, now you have a healer in the back row, which means Goville's only buffing one other person. So that kind of lowers the value of Bestial Howl. Killing Pursuit is probably his easily, in my opinion, his best passive. You always follow up on an attack, and if you kill the target, you gain 1 AP. So if you set him up well with a good finishing stab, really high physical attack, he gets a kill on somebody, he gets another attack point, he then attacks again. If he gets a finishing stab off, now his Decimate, as there are less and less people in the enemy party, you do more and more damage. So basically, you could set Decimate up here in a few different ways. So if you have finishing stabs, so what you could do is, where is it? I know it's here somewhere. It's not formation, because obviously, like, you don't want these. It's enemies? No? I forget where it is. Oh, unit size. Here you go. So basically, as the enemies go down, well, this is obviously a typo. It's supposed to be 3 or fewer, and it even says that in the bottom left, even though it says 2 or fewer. So basically, like, once it's down to 3, Decimate does 125, 2, 150, and 1, it does 175. So basically, at 2 or fewer enemies, maybe you always want this to go over Wild Fang. And then down here, you have Finishing Stab again, just as your regular attack. Maybe you'll kill something that's higher than 50% life. Or you set those to be 3 or fewer enemies. So basically, as the enemy group gets lower, you're just, I only want to Decimate it does the most damage, is most effective and efficient for Goville to do. So he can do pretty decently as an attacker. I've never been super successful with him, but we have 4 groups. We should be able to build something for him. And I think he personally is better than Dinah. Dinah, unfortunately, I just run into the issue of she doesn't have the evasion Travis does, even though she has Nocturnal Evade. And maybe that's because I didn't put enough evasion items on her. So maybe I will try to make her work. But the thing Travis and even Gamble have going for them is that they just create passive points for their evade. And they can continue to create passive points throughout the fight. So you never run into a situation where you run out of passive points. If Dinah ever runs out of passive points, she now has to fully rely on her evasion. And if she's not getting, less than 10% hit chances against her, there's always that chance that she gets hit. And unfortunately, she has 40 life. She just dies. So, we'll see what I can do. Maybe I'll make her work. Maybe I'll be an offensive scout and have her like in the back row doing stuff. So we have options. Like I said, we have 4 more groups. I definitely want to use Unify eventually. I would like to maybe try to get one of these 3 in, maybe Goville or Dinah. And then we have a lot of the elves. I want to get Rosalinda, Eltalinda. They're both really good. Maybe we use Mandarin and Gamble, because I have never used them. But yeah, so that's everything we did last time. So we're going to go ahead and save now that we got those guards in and kind of chatted a little bit about that. And yeah, we're good to go here. The 6 main units are prepped and ready. I don't think we got anything new last time. Did I take I just want to make sure I remember. Are you? Yes. So, Hilda with all the way at the top, the Silver Goblet. Last time, she gained like 3.5 levels on her own in one fight. So she went from level like 29 to 31.8 or something. So she's now highest level in this group, which is really, really good. So I took the Silver Chalice off of her. And basically, once we get a new unit set with some people and start having them do things, We'll be giving the Rookie Ed Silver Chalice to them to do stuff. And we'll come across some more sigils that'll make leveling up new units pretty easy. So I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, go ahead, the Snowbound King. So Warlock, Wolves, and Bears.
At long last, the Bastorius Blue is mine to command.
The greatest emblem of supreme power and authority. It belongs with none but you, Lord Reimann.
This barren land has always been meant for human dominion, ever since my ancestors first stepped foot in its snowbound wastes. A fact of life, all the more proven in the modern day. These foul, primitive beasts have proven unfit to govern themselves time and time again. Isn't that right, Elgor?
But of course, my liege.
Lord Reimann, I come bearing urgent news. The rebel army approaches the Citadel.
They will finally learn their place in this world. With the stone in hand and my magic beside, Bastorius is mine to shape as I will it.
I don't know about that, Reimann. I think we're going to have something to say about this. I'll let you yap, but we are, we're going to be the one taking you on. Anyways, with the Bastorius Blue, yeah, all those Berserk units, they're now hostile. So they will now attack us directly. Versus attacking anyone. They are indeed heavily guarded, but that's how we get in, so... Well, it's not going to be... Make it sound like it's going to be so easy to do that, but let's take a look at the map, shall we? A lot to go over here. The map is pretty large, and there's a lot of ground to cover. Anyways, keep an eye out for items. I don't think there are any in the woods here, but there is one here. We'll look at the south first. So we have some scouts here. And as I said, they're Berserk, but they now are hostile, so they're not neutral. They will just go for us. They will not fight other, Raymond's troops. Down here we have a couple cav units and a town with legionnaires and a warlock. Miriam's group should be able to come over here and handle this pretty easily. They have Morden to clear out these barricades as well to get in and take over the town. Then we have some just miscellaneous units as we move up to the fort all the way over here. And same thing, Miriam should be pretty decent against this group as well. I do think I'll probably want Rolf to take this specific group out, but it is so far from a town. I don't know how well that's going to go. But yeah, it's backed up by a sorcerer, so like you can get Miriam in here, wipe these units out, take the watchtower, and then have somebody take out this person. In the middle here, we just have some generic units. I'm not too worried. You have Reimann here. He is a warlock. He has quite beefy units in front of him, but I'm not honestly too worried about him. He does come with the magic shell, which is from his weapon, and then activates the start of battle, and it negates up to 3 hits. And it's any attack. So you need a group that can kind of do some multi-hits to get rid of that, and then focus in on being able to wipe out a bunch of other stuff. So that was the southern route. Let's go up the middle here. So we have some wolves, we have a fort here, more wolves. Looks like Clive should be able to handle this really easily. Get him and take this fort right away. Right in the middle here, we have a lot though. More wolves, but then you have multiple bear self-sword groups here. We'll want another heavy swing, so this is probably where Elaine will be going. We'll wipe out these barricades to kind of break through. Pick up this item here. And then the other route is, like I said, the northern route. So we can kind of go up this way, Another bear sellsword unit, but Clive will probably continue on this way. He should be pretty good against everything here except these bears, but everything else he should be able to wipe out relatively easily. Pick up this item, work your way back here to take out this watchtower. And there is an encampment here as well, so kind of if you send your troops this way, you have the ability to heal very well. And that's how you get in. So all the units we're going to send, we are going to send people this way. Like I said, Clive should be able to handle this. Miriam should be heading this way. And then we still have room to deploy one additional person. So let's go ahead and switch you for Miriam.
This rose bears thorns. Have you need of me?
If you take a look, let's just make sure. We take some damage here just because there's an absurd amount of foxes. So I might have somebody have to go take care of them. Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be slow going against these legionnaires for the first couple fights. But we should be able to break through no problem. So it seems like we're going to be
What would you
sending
ask of me? Retreating for now.
Elaine kind of a split way here. He's probably going to deal with this group first. We take some damage, but I think I can switch Virginia and Liza and we'll be fine. He obviously would be fine against these guys as well, but he's not going to do quite as much damage as Miriam against them just because Griffin Master is just going to wipe that out. But Elaine taking out this group is really nice because it gives us a bunch of valor. And then he can turn around and head up this way to Fort Garava. And I won't probably have him capture this for the most valor that we can get. But yeah, he does decently up against these units here. He should be able to bust through no problem. It shows us taking damage, but by the time we actually get there, we'll be able to deploy some other units from the fort to assist and have better options as well.
Prove my worth.
Anyways, Clive, yeah, you should basically run over anything that's not bear tanks, even though you actually run over these groups really well also, so I'm happy with that. Anyways, up here, yeah, I mean, you don't actually kill this unit. It's actually wild they survive. It's fine though. Currently this unit shows that we get kind of owned, but I assure you we'll be okay once we actually get there. Because we're going to wipe this unit out, then this unit, and then he should be okay up against these guys. In reality, this is just an RNG check if we hit double Wild Rush or not. And you could probably turn off the Assaulting Lance under 75%, and we would just Wild Rush like one row specifically, kill 2 people immediately, and then that would allow us to basically remove most of their damage. So, but the dangers of this group is the fact that they have, that back row has 3 Frenzied Strikes on each Viking, which can become a problem, so.
What shall I do?
Yeah, those are the 3 I'm
Perhaps a chance
probably
to sharpen my
deploying
spear.
first, and then we'll kind of go from there.
This rose bears thorns.
The day will be ours. I ride for Cornea.
And it's important, by the way, to stay on the road until you can. Because as we can see, the snow field, it doesn't lower, what you call it? Not all snow fields are the same. So like these ones you can see in the top right, they don't lower cav units speed. But then some of them on the downside here, closer to, like here, calves are fine. For some reason, these ones, calves are slow. So keep an eye on that when you're deploying your cav units through things, because you might run into the issue that you're going through the side that is slowing them down for whatever reason. Okay, you turn around there.
To me.
And Miriam can also go this way. And yeah, we're going to use Hasten Call
Setting
because,
off. Have you need of me?
well, go fast, get Valor fast, deploy fast.
Step over.
Just compounds on itself.
What utter luck.
Also, we saw somebody from the top heading our way.
Prepare yourselves.
I don't think there's anybody in the woods anywhere, but if there are, we'll make sure we keep a Valor point in reserve to make sure we deploy a defensive unit.
Onward! Victory is assured. Will not fail. Go!
these guys even get any attacks from the back row? No, there's no chance. Oh, well, maybe.
I'm here to help.
An iron wall!
We can do this!
So yeah, we're slower than them, so one of them will get an attack, I believe.
Together now!
But we will kill the other one, and Hodrick will, for sure, yeah, cover here. Fine, sweet. And then he should not, yeah, because there's no enemies left, they don't give him the option to use Sanguine, or Demonic Pack, or Sanguine Pack, whatever it is, to lose HP again.
'Twas fate which brought us here. I'll prove my worth.
Okay, so yeah, as you can see, RNG not always on your side. That's fine.
We march.
This is
Onward.
much better for them, so we're
I'm
gonna let
here,
this
Your
happen.
Highness. Come then.
What do we
Behold
do
the
here?
valor of
You
the
also
knight.
take a
face me.
little. Do we take less this way? Take 30. Perfect.
Well met.
Ooh, almost. Worth mentioning, obviously, Meteor Slash, unfortunately, is not as good. Yes, you get more hits, but Keen Edge is a guaranteed hit. And you just
Unstoppable.
Keen Edge and they die. Virginia, you're going to take some damage. That's a little annoying. With Selby. Yeah, it's basically all the damage we took was poison.
You're okay.
The aid cover. Excellent. This is going to be Keen Edge, but yeah, we're going to aid cover again. Perfect. This is why you love Liza.
I could never. Those who defy me.
Here's just how we took more damage the other way. I feel like it would have ended up that Liza was hovering right behind her. Whatever. I'm not going to
You good?
question it. Maybe she would have actually taken some damage.
March on.
Oh, I just really, yeah, we're really high level. That's okay then. Alright, Lane's unit now can come back up this way.
To me. What shall I do?
Yeah, and as we can see,
shall
one
be done.
battle and we're good to go.
I shall never fail.
I shall protect you!
Steady on! Be gone! Victory is assured. We ride!
I mean, victory is assured for your
Watch
group.
and learn!
Considering in 2 attacks, you just wiped out 4 people. Gloucester, you need to do a little bit more damage.
I'll never yield!
Don't despair!
Jeez, your
Be safe.
infantry, I feel bad for them when I send your unit at them, but oh well.
A worthy foe.
Alright, so I actually have enough Valor points. We're going to have Clive capture
I
here.
depart. We march.
And the lane's going to keep heading up this way. And it's important, we're going to do some fights here, wipe out as much as we can here, and then camp before we send Clive onwards.
What would you ask of me?
But you are just going to continue right on here.
It shall be done.
Consider it ours.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice. Anyways, we know there's a,
Have you need of me?
what you call it, dude in the, there's a bear in the forest. I mean, well, I guess technically
I shall not
speaking,
disappoint.
that's where bears normally are in the forest.
By your command.
But yeah, there is a bear in the forest right here. He slowly walked into it. What do we do though? I think we do okay against
What shall I
that
do?
right now. And if we're
It
in the
shall be
woods,
done.
we can be all right against everything else. Let's go ahead. Like I said, I'm gonna probably have Rolf deploy on the left side. But even though, yeah, your group is very slow. Miriam is what? 202, 400. She's 4 times as fast as you. So, unfortunately, it's gonna take you forever to get over to those units. Let me
What would
actually
you ask
look
of
because I
me?
didn't actually check this. Yeah, you don't do well against this group. You do decently against everything else, though. Maybe I have Rolf over here. Let's see. Rolf. Yeah, would expect you. Actually, oh, you do pretty okay against all these units. Alright, yeah, I think we will have Rolf that way then. Alright, so you can withdraw. We'll deploy Travis's unit here. They should be fine against basically everything.
No surprise there.
Yeah, so he should be pretty good against all of this.
Sure. I'm here, Your Highness.
Basically, in the woods here, though, we don't get hit by the assist from those Arbalists because they can't shoot into the woods, which is really, really nice. We can use that to our advantage. Kind of wipe out most of these units to prevent them from getting extra cover. And then we can... Why did I say Elaine's unit was going to go this way? He doesn't have a hammer. In my other playthrough, I had Nina in his group that I originally did. So I don't understand why I keep thinking he has a warrior in his group. Well, it's a good thing I deploy Travis here. I need him to break these barricades.
You won't hurt my friends. I'll see it done. Let me.
I shall ease your pain.
Grant me your strength.
Makes me wonder if I should switch Nina and Scarlet at times, depending on the fight.
You shall pay.
Because I'm pretty certain Nina has, it's not a lot, but it is a bit more magic defense, than, or not physical defense, than Scarlet. So these soldiers would do, or small sergeants, I guess, they're not soldiers anymore, but these sergeants would be less likely to cause problems. Since she has a bit more bulk and HP, so...
Are you impressed yet?
I didn't have a choice.
So, like, if we look here, yeah, you have 21, you have 28, it's not that much difference, but you also have extra HP compared to you. So, if I need to, I should keep that in my...
I'm ever in
my
your
bag
service.
to
I depart.
the cover.
Hope you've made your
Anyways,
never fail.
let's have stamina conservation here with the right group. Defeat them.
We can do this.
I am your shield.
We can do this.
I'm guessing you destroy that row now. Yeah. And then we're gonna defeat that bear probably before he gets unstunned. Oh, yeah, or Beast Slayer. See you later, dude.
I'll cut them down.
I am your shield. I shall protect you.
Dude, Hodrick is so good. Yeah, it's not gonna save you, buddy.
A temporary fix.
What?
Grant them succor.
It's a little annoying to get stunned here, but I'm fine with him being stunned because, I mean, he'll still get his turn before the end of the fight. It's not like you don't
An iron wall.
get a turn. Now, if you get stunned and you have no more active points, your turn doesn't come back, so you would not get another turn, which means if you have any passive points and end of battle things, you don't get to use those. So, like, I'll use the bears because they're in this fight. But if that bear had a passive point but was stunned at the end of the fight, he would not use Life Blow because he just can't. He's incapacitated still. Yeah, that's a perfect example, by the way. If he doesn't guard, that dude just dies. That bear took 176 damage. Whereas if Legionnaire, I mean, obviously we have a lot of plus damage, but a Legionnaire that would have
What shall I do?
not defended there would have probably still been somewhat okay.
Won't take long. I'll prove my worth.
Can we be in the forest fighting this guy?
I depart your orders, sir.
I shall not shy from battle.
Where did the other cav unit go? I wasn't paying attention. Is they're on top of each other?
I'll do it.
Finished.
Well, you're not finishing him. Your partner in that row, though, is finishing them.
Watch and learn.
I guess these guys, Melisandre, your evasion needs to be a little bit higher, unfortunately. Even though they did very little damage, so I'm happy about that. But your evasion could use a slight boost in its ability. 25%, unfortunately, is not enough to be extremely effective.
Be restored.
I do think it's funny how warriors get enraged, though.
We make good
I get
strides.
angry so I can be better at hitting people,
'Tis the fruit
and then
of
they
my
just
labor.
like slowly walk up to you
To strength.
and they swing the heaviest hammer in existence. And just one tap people. Alright. Oh, they were in the forest. Okay,
shall
no wonder I
not
couldn't see
falter.
them. Anyways, hopefully Miriam breaks through the unit down here in 2, because otherwise she'll be out of stamina. I'll have to use some hot cross buttons. Oh look, they didn't not get crit, so they all immediately died. Ooh, yeah, 13%. Very nice. Another 13%. Yeah, we're not doing too hot today in these fights.
Huh?
But I'm happy. I've given them enough HP though. It's not a big deal. And that's another value too, which is why I value giving them HP items, like the Meteorite Axe for Renee there, the Meteorite Sword for Melisandre, is
To forge a brighter dawn for Fevrith.
Just leave
you
it to
can't
Lex.
get your evasion to Travis's
Glory to
level
liberation. Have you
to
need of me?
just not take damage.
Setting off.
You
What
absolutely.
shall I do?
Yeah, you
Let's
don't
take
want
what's
to
ours.
Interesting.
The time is at hand.
You know. Oh, we actually.
To me.
I mean, we're going to be in combat down here first, but
Behold the valor of a knight.
yeah, if you don't have a way to get the Travis's level 1% all the time, oh, I should qualify that to be no armored units present. You're basically wasting. You want to have HP to make up for the fact that you're missing stuff. I have a feeling. Alright, good job, Morden. That's actually a good hit. I'm surprised they didn't row cover. Very surprised there.
Be shielded.
Didn't even need a magic barrier. That was a genuine miss.
You okay?
Yeah, that's annoying.
Not going down easy.
Alright, so chances are is I should probably switch Morden to off of row smash. And this is a perfect example as to why. They didn't even row cover. And obviously they have a cleric, that's fine. But I would rather have 3 hits to wipe them out. I am 100% feeling we are not wiping them out. This next one. No chance.
Yeah.
I would have to proc a bunch of enrages beforehand. Yeah, like we don't have another attack now, so we're finally gonna get some amount of enrage, and it's just he has no more attacks. Yes, we win, but we could have done way more, basically. Yeah, we don't even come close.
It shall be done.
Alright, we're gonna take Road Smash off for the moment.
Have you need of me?
And we barely do more. Perfect.
I'll prove my worth. It shall be done.
Nope, we fight down here first. That's a little unfortunate. Well, you're, yeah, we do barely any more. Alright, so we're gonna have Road Smash off for the moment. Can I give you something better, maybe? Maybe look with Road Smash here with the Knot of Ruin on. It's the same amount. Yeah, the exact same amount, actually. Alright, yeah, well, we're gonna have to use some hot cross buns. Getting through this group was a lot tougher than I thought. Maybe I would have had to have bring, oh, I forgot to change that. I'll remember one day. Maybe I should have, brought another group down here. Alright, well at least we know there's going to be no parting resurrection, so that's really nice. He's hit Lex this time. Dude, Lex, you kind of need to actually get hit by that. I know that sounds really, really bad to say, but I need him to get hit and proc the magic barrier to take 0 damage. Because that gives Morden an enrage proc, which then ups his damage on all the remaining rounds of damage, which to me is more important than anything else. Like, getting only 1 enrage proc is really bad.
Be shielded.
I'll do it.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. We pierce physical defense anyway. I mean, we're absolutely gonna do a ton of damage here. Actually, we just destroyed him. Morden. What a monster. Oh, jeez. Right, well, we might not be... Oh, we are killing you. Excellent. We'll use a heavy swing up here, and we'll take out that watchtower.
Steady on! Be gone!
No, we would use the campfire, too.
Protect you.
We can do this! We ride!
I am your shield.
But, yeah, I guess I didn't do... That's the veracity of how strong Bishop is with excessive armor units. And I'm certain we would have had a group that maybe fared better against them. But we sent Miriam that way because she's really good against all the other units that were over there.
A temporary fix.
Also, it's kind of funny, this group of bears here, the Landsknecht, would actually do way more damage against us if they didn't use Bull Force. By the fact that they're getting rid of their passive points is amazing, because that saves me the trouble of having to deal with all the following slashes.
I'll cut them down.
You probably didn't need to do that, but it's fine. Oh, actually, you did need to do that. Wow.
A flawless victory.
Good job, Gloucester. I doubted. Didn't need to doubt like that.
Complacent. 'Twas fate which brought us here.
Alright,
Go on.
so you take care of him. And Clive
shall I
should
do?
take care of them. Yeah. All right. So what
Let's
we're gonna
take
do
what's
is
ours.
we can heavy swing. We can hit all of them here, which is really nice. I don't know. Somehow I remember up in the northern path, even though there's nothing there.
Yeah?
Um,
I'll prove my worth. Yeah.
I think you don't want to immediately send people up there because I think there is a trap up there. But, I mean, we're still going up there. Why not?
The time
Alright,
is
so
at
you
hand.
can just garrison here for the moment.
What would you ask of me? Setting
Yeah,
off.
unfortunate, but is what it is. We'll use an item down here. I'm not that
I
worried.
shall not falter.
Oh yeah, this is the third time I've said I need to qualify that, those attacks. Let me do that before we get away from here. Lifesaver. Well, it is going to save you for one hit. 2 hits because you dodged.
I shall heal you. The day is won.
Indeed it has been.
Impress the lane?
You're doing okay,
Will I
Melisandre.
rest a moment?
Last few things
not
have
disappoint.
been mediocre. Anyways, hot cross buns, go.
What would you ask of
But
me?
let me take a look at Melisandre here. So, oh, I have it as no archer enemies. Why do I have it as no archer enemies? What? This only works on a melee attack. I don't really understand why I chose that. Okay, well, we're changing it. All right, no armored enemies, please. It's definitely a waste for you to use that against armored enemies. This one is still fine. Unfortunately, I don't have a different weapon yet. Like, I don't say yet. You're basically never going to have another weapon. You're going to be more of the physical side. I'm not going to give you magic weapon, even though it would be really good against armor teams. I'm kind of really relying on Morden to kind of break through. And, you know, I will keep him on the Knot of Ruin for a bit. His HP is really low. So
I
just
shall
know
not
that we
disappoint.
can...
It shall be done. 'Tis ours.
Oh, did we? We did use, we did break those
Have
barricades.
you need of me?
Anyways, we can
By
start
your
sending you
command.
this way, and we're going to deploy Rolf as far
Corny and
forward as we
militia fight.
can.
Who's my target?
'Cause you should do really well against some of
Understood.
these units as well. We're in range.
I'll make it quick.
The other watchtower. That's annoying.
Easy there.
This is where if we had Monica deployed, this would be better. Same deployed, but deployed as the leader. Because if Monica was the leader, we would take reduced damage from magical assist. We have a way around it though. We can beckoning bell that person out of the watchtower. But we're only going to fight these Arbalest unit here, and then we're backing up and moving around the northeast. We should be fast enough that the only reinforcements on the map we're going to run into are from Reimann.
This is it.
Oh. Unfortunate for them, they burned to death. Dude, that poison. Excellent job. Yeah, that's not going to stop me.
Just getting started.
May the Father smile upon me.
See ya.
But yeah, you could just beckoning bell this guy out. However, he would go this way. It'd be a little annoying to reach him.
Go on.
I think Clive does better against them. Yeah.
It shall be done. Let's take what's ours.
So let's move this way. We could indeed use
second.
another smoke bolt and hit this guy. But this is the only fight we're going to have is this one, and then we're backing up. I will also move up and get this. I should. Whoa, let's wait until people are in range here. Well, let's actually move you in range. Let's have Clive just wait here.
What shall I do?
Yeah, now we can camp.
I'm ever in your service. I depart.
Yeah?
Send you this way now. We can see there's somebody in the woods here. I don't know what they are, though.
There in a second. We march. To me.
Let's go and deploy Oclese this way as well.
Shall strike. Witness the might of an angel.
Yeah, we'll see whatever is coming up that way. Over here should be soon in a fight. Yep, excellent.
I shall not shy from
You take 0 damage. That's amazing. Still never cease to disappoint. There will be a point that this group does not just show up and wipe out enemies. But they are really, really good, so I'm super happy with them. Also, as you can see, this is why wolves are not frontline attackers.
It's all on you.
Just by the fact that, like, 2 of them died before they got a turn.
They'll pay.
Ouch. So we're going to be double row healing here.
Huh?
Another battle
Be
down.
restored.
You do a lot of healing
We
for
make
that.
good strides. The winds of fate blow at our backs.
Do you need
Alright,
something?
you still absolutely...
I shall not disappoint.
You, yeah, kind of mixed against some of these units, but overall good, but not always guaranteed.
It shall
I don't want you to get too far ahead of Roth.
Prepare yourselves.
We take a bunch of damage. You should be taking 0. We're about to take 88 from magical attack. I'm going to go ahead and use a Wind Fairy Charm. I don't foresee us needing to use any other items on this map. So I would like to not take an absurd amount of damage from that assist attack.
Don't despair. Onward! Victory is assured.
Right, you're not going to go Wild Rush again. That's okay.
You will burn.
You're going to Toxic Arrow, aren't you? Oh, you're going to Heavy Bolt. Okay, I was like, I felt like the damage we're going to take is poison damage. I'm going to laugh so hard, by the way, if the damage we took was from hurting ourselves with Demonic Pact. That would just be really funny. All the damage we took was from Gloucester just hurting himself to get more active points.
Together now.
Nice.
We grow stronger.
Yep, he's going to hurt himself again.
I'll cut them down.
So funny. Guess we crit healed you. Oh, is Hodrick? Let's go. You gotta kill Hodrick. It basically never happens. Not anymore anyway, and it probably won't most of the rest of the game. The fact that you got a kill there was inspiring. Anyways, now we move back this way, please. You're already moving, you're also in motion. Alright, well, whoever's in the woods here can use some type of assist, so we're gonna just shoot that.
We march. The path is set.
An excellent find.
You face me.
They do indeed face you, Elaine. Ooh, Iron Veil.
There's fight in me yet. Stay right there.
Yeah, stay right there, please, so I can shoot you again.
Nope.
I'm honestly surprised you dodged that, but I'm fine. Anyways, these bears now no longer have any defense, and they're probably gonna die.
Your strength failed.
Also kind of wild how much damage the Landsharks do, in that we have Iron Veil, and their following slashes are still doing... I mean, look at that. That cross did 38 damage. Normally we take no damage from these enemies
Gotta do it.
when we have Iron Veil on. So that just goes to show you how much those units have for damage. They are not to be trifled with. And you come up against them with maybe some people with a little bit less defense, and all of a sudden you're in a world of pain with how many following slashes are coming at you. We should be able to clean up this group, honestly, pretty easily. I know we're not going to wipe them completely out, but we have an absurd amount of attacks left, and I'm kind of surprised we don't actually completely wipe them out. Oh, you offensive curse, because he had one attack point left, or active point left. That's unfortunate. If we had defensive curse, I'm almost certain we should be able to kill whatever, both of these guys. But that's fine.
Curse upon you.
Yeah, you're going to compounding curse now. Instead of defensive curse, that's fine though.
Take it easy.
Good.
I guess I should be mindful. You are technically overleveled. I don't know what's in the woods here. Let's have you back up
To me.
slightly.
Good. Time is at hand. The path is set. We march.
So did I... Might want to change Impale to be more... Not when we're just at 0. We're going to take that off, because otherwise she'll never get a charged impetus.
Now then. The time is at hand.
Alright, what is here? Ah, Scout Unit.
I stand ready.
Which, pretty certain
Let's
most
take
of my
what's
groups
ours.
do... Oh, you do really well against them?
Onward. I'll pierce you clean through.
Alright, we'll see how the RNG changes the damage, that battle.
Want to keep going?
Also keep in mind, we need to have a group. I don't know where Raymond's reinforcements are going to go. So we need to be able to react to that.
Not bad.
So unfortunate that
Not a chance.
they covered. Wasted one of your passive points.
Not finished yet.
Excellent. Good job. Good job.
Not gonna lose.
And then that should leave us with... pretty certain we're going to Grand Smash here?
Not happening.
Oh, Wide Smash.
Better heal up.
Really? Let me look at that. I'm certain we should have Grand Smash there, but maybe it's because we're not at 100% life.
Not bad. You're mine.
What a joke.
Don't even think about messing with me.
Not even surprised.
I should think about messing with you, Bruno. You're not, Oh yeah, grants 100%
Who's
HP.
my
Okay,
target?
that's fine. Stay on the road, please. And yeah, you handle basically all these guys pretty easily. That's excellent.
Understood.
Have you need of me?
You do not. So let's not have you be
Setting off.
so close. Alright, everyone else is here. How do we look here? You still take damage.
Yeah?
Kind of surprised. You don't. Alright.
Let's take what's ours. Sure.
Okay.
A perilous battle.
Blasphemy.
Hope you've made your peace. Behind you! Wander in darkness!
Well, you're all blinded, so
Finished.
good luck. Yeah, I saw that coming.
Set ablaze.
Aha.
I'll protect you.
They're blinded, Scarlet, so they're already not doing damage, but thank you.
Light,
Ooh,
which
I wonder if these guys are
banishes
going to Dark Flame.
We're not yet finished.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter because we don't have Row Barrier.
Not today.
Oh, they basically do no damage. Never mind, or not no damage. They do have no hit chance. Oh, ground counter. That's a rare one. We don't usually get to see this because of it very specific as to when to activate.
Thanks! Easy. You impressed?
To protect
I mean,
those
your
who can't
evasion
protect
is
themselves.
otherworldly, Travis. I'm gonna be honest.
The time is at
Alright,
hand.
well, let's keep moving forward, I guess.
What
I
shall
need
I
to
do?
wipe out these mages here. Alright, so let's get you up here, take care of them.
Witness the might of an
You
angel.
can
I
take
take
care
to
of
the
them.
skies.
Yeah?
You can take
Won't
care of
take
them. Yeah,
long.
just
We march.
really, really strong here. Alright.
Now time is at hand.
You should
We
be
march.
fine. Hey, what is this? Oh, you're just patrolling back and forth. This is the first set of reinforcements, by the way, so keep them in mind.
I've reached my destination.
Yeah, so the command post just sent
Stand
out
before
reinforcements, so we will take a look here in a moment to see where they are going. See which direction we need to kind of send someone back to reinforce. Once we take this garrison over here, Mason Call is almost over, so it's very easy for us to...
Victory is assured.
we can just undeploy somebody and redeploy them where we need to defend.
I am your shield.
A temporary fix. Be safe.
I shall endure.
Shall endure. Not that you need to endure anything else. These guys don't have any more attacks.
I'm here to help.
A flawless victory. I'll not let this go to waste. I'm even better than Clive now.
I've much room to improve.
I move forward in the light of the divine.
'Twas fate which brought us here.
Good job,
I'll
Clive.
prove my worth.
You absolutely bonk them. Alright, what is this? So they're coming to the right, and it's a scout team. That means
on.
Travis is going to be probably... Yeah, you guys are going to do really well against them. Oh, look, they came through the woods. Oh, I didn't... I want to be honest, I didn't realize they were going to do that. We'll be fine. We're going to take this place, and we'll just... Yeah, we'll deploy and undeploy and redeploy over
I'll
there.
make it
Oh,
quick.
their reinforcements got out here. Tells you how little I was looking at the map, though. I'm certain I would have noticed it eventually, because as soon as I undeployed from this garrison, I would have been like, alright, where do I need to deploy to protect?
We're not yet finished.
That'll do for now. No
But
hard
we have
feelings.
plenty. Also, we could... Are they in item range, actually?
I stand ready.
It's like maybe I could just use a beckoning bell on them. But they're pretty slow. Let's... First off, we need to take a look over here. Yeah, you're heading to the right. Travis will defend against you.
I shall not disappoint.
I actually need you not to take
It shall be
that
done.
combat.
I'm ready.
You need to take this combat. So you guys are fine. I think we're closer. Now there are wolves
Let's
here.
take
Do
what's
you
ours.
still handle these guys? Yes, you do. Instantly. Perfect.
Sure.
What shall I do?
I also didn't look who actually deletes these guys. Clive's
prove
unit.
my
Okay,
worth.
just do
I
this
depart.
then.
Hope you've made your...
Prepare yourselves.
Okay, we actually made Travis closer to the enemy there.
I shall protect you.
We can do this. Steady on.
Watch and learn. Will not fail.
Be safe.
Alright.
Seems we've
Fight.
done it. Victory.
Yeah? There in a
Shocked you
second.
take any damage at all.
Let's take what's ours.
What damage are we taking? Is Travis actually getting bopped here? Like, that seems... There's no way. Oh, they've Grand Smash. Ah. My back row's taking damage. Right. Let's give you HP then.
Yeah?
Because we heal more. Okay, so all of our damage should be from Grand Smash, it looks like.
Sure.
Still keep an eye on them down there, that's fine.
Witness the might of an angel.
Oh, you...
I stand
Fortunately, I
ready.
sent you this way, but you're not going to do anything. I don't know why I sent you this way.
Witness the might of
You
an
probably
angel.
lose to these... Yeah. Fortunately, Oclese, you were not a good unit on this map. My
I stand ready.
apologies.
I depart.
What shall I do? It shall be done.
The time is at
Alright,
hand.
Elaine, you can come up here then. Look at this item, please.
Onward. I'll make it quick.
Yes, alright, this looks good. We'll have Clive capture, undeploy, redeploy. Travis will also undeploy and redeploy for these upcoming reinforcements and that group down at the bottom near our base. I will say in my expert playthrough, I did early on play very cautiously, in that I always had a unit at my command post just in case an enemy got by. But then I realized that's not the best way to play the game. A lot of times the enemy, after you have taken over sufficient portions of the battlefield, they just have no way to get anybody to your command post. And somebody sitting back there, the Valor point that you want to be using for other stuff. So, yeah. Oh, his Berserk and Grand Smash. There you go. This is why we take damage. Ow.
Easy now.
Alright, well, now I see where all our damage came from. That's funny. It's like, why do we take damage? You shouldn't get hit at all. And I'm like, oh yeah, if you have something that hits the entire team, I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? That poison, by the way, is going to do like 50 damage. Yeah, you're dead to poison. Just kidding, you're dead to this. Goodbye.
I shall ease your pain.
And Nina, you're just going to clean up. I thank you so much. Assaulting Blow, doing absolute work here. Just line him up, knock him down. 1, 2, 3.
Just getting started.
My wyvern and I soar as one.
The fruits of diligence are sweet indeed.
Yes, they are.
See ya.
Alright, Clive.
I'm ever in your service.
Capture,
Where
please.
shall I
A
go
fruitful
next?
venture, I hope. What shall I do?
Let's go and undeploy
Perhaps a
you.
chance to sharpen my spear.
Clive, get
I
deployed
ride for
here.
Corny. I'll prove my worth. I depart.
Q. Actually, I should have just deployed on top of them. But I'm too lazy to redo that.
Go on.
So you can undeploy
Won't take
here.
long.
You'll not be disappointed.
I don't know, do I want you up here? I feel like you should be able to do something up here, but right now you are not doing anything. But I needed Travis to go back to defend against this unit. You take a little too much damage. Lamshnecks are just scary, scary units. With a bunch of foxes, so we'll just
Your
withdraw
will
you
shall
for
be
now.
done.
Elaine will head up this way by himself.
Stand before
If we
me.
have to, we can always redeploy Oclese and teleport with Yana if we need to.
Together now.
You'll see no harm.
Anyways, so much for your cursed swamp.
You've nothing to fear.
We can do this.
I shall protect you. We grow stronger.
I mean, you're making this unit work, Hodrick. You are the glue that holds it together.
With my very life.
Like the support that makes this group just keep going.
An iron wall.
Like you and Sharon literally are holding this group up. I mean, my front line, like the 3 cav units, they do an absurd amount of damage.
Is ours.
But we would not have the staying power in
Fate
battles
which brought us here. I'm ever in your service. Yeah.
if we
Perhaps a
did
chance
not.
to sharpen my spear.
I'll be here if you need me.
Morale soars.
Just
No
to make
surprise
sure.
there. Yeah?
You do indeed still. Yeah, you
Let's
bopped it
take what's
really
ours.
well.
I'll be here if you need me.
Let's go ahead and send
No
you
surprise
this
there.
way.
Yeah?
And I'll have you sit in the woods for
There
the
in a
moment
second.
until we can get rid of this guy in the watchtower. It's a little annoying. How are we doing over here?
Have you need of me?
This is the reinforcements? Those are the reinforcements.
Who's my target?
Okay, we're still doing well here.
Try me.
Ow. I'm actually shocked you didn't immediately die.
Let's have some fun.
Anyways, let's lower their attack damage, so that'll make things safer. Oh, and delete your front row. Goodbye.
Not finished yet.
No chance! Just watch.
And we stun you all? You guys, you're just never getting a turn. Okay.
Ready for it.
It's wild. When this group is on, like when they have a favorable matchup, everything gets deleted.
No surprise there.
When they have an unfavorable
You're
matchup,
beaten.
they don't.
What would you ask of me?
I'm honestly,
All your
it
command.
is
Do you need something?
it is great to see like just how good they can be.
Who's my target?
Just gonna click here.
Heading there now.
Behold the valor of a knight.
Like Rolf's team for me is definitely one of my more offense-oriented groups. If they stay in their groove,
Unstoppable.
it's really good. Ooh, that's kind of annoying actually.
Do it.
I mean, we should heal you just fine, so I'm not that worried.
I shall heal you.
You're gonna take poison. Well, I guess you take less poison damage because you have the Knot of Ruin on, so you have less HP. Actually kind of funny to think about.
Huh? We mustn't grow careless. Glory to the liberation.
Might be something where I consider putting
By your command.
I'm ready.
ooh, right now we do not do well
Who's my
against them.
target? Understood.
Can we get a lane in combat before that?
The path is
We
set.
can't. So let's hold on Miriam
you
a
needed
moment
me?
here.
What now?
Come then.
Forward!
Yeah. Huh? I'll not be outdone. Reloading.
Oh no, 1 damage. Okay, that was more than 1 damage. I guess we did technically rapid order, since there was a druid in the back. Possible I need to give Selby a bit more initiative. I mean, although she did go before all of the enemies, so... Not like that would change anything.
Just relax.
Unless she went faster than the rest of my team, she was basically never going to get her stuff off beforehand.
Time is at hand.
Alright, so you can go here and then click
To me.
that tower, please. Alright, we're looking over here.
What would you ask of me?
Do we look better
Do you
now
need
against
something?
this group? Yes, we do.
Right.
Excellent.
I shall not disappoint. It shall be done.
Alright,
Have you
Rolf
need
is
of
the one
me?
that needs to take
By
care of
your
them.
command.
Withdrawing for the moment.
Yeah, but even with us being pretty
Splendid.
egregious with some of our Valor points earlier, I mean, I shot off back-to-back
I shall
smoke
not fall.
I'll
bolts.
pierce you clean through.
We are still almost capped. I know right now I have 2 units in reserve.
Not even worried.
Want to keep going?
So I do want to deploy them. 2 units? 3 units. I have Clive undeployed as well.
Better heal up.
It's funny, if he used his row attack there, I think we would have just killed all of them instantly. Like, I only have that set up to go against armored units, though.
No more hurting. Hey, hell!
Okay, you dodged 282s, Raw. It's really nice, thank you. Prevent me from taking any damage in this group, but wasn't needed.
I'm done with you.
In my sights.
Burn!
Not bad.
Quite!
It's settled.
It is indeed settled.
Do you see now?
Alright, so
I'm
we
ready.
can go ahead and keep moving
Heading there
forward.
now.
I shall not disappoint.
Have you try to go this way to
It shall
you.
be done.
Nobody is close to being in combat here. Alright, let's take a look at who I can send into the middle here.
I ride for Cornea. I'll prove my worth.
How do you look against them? Not great.
I'm ever in your service. Perhaps
I don't think Oclise's unit is going to do any better. I
Witness
think
the
they
might
get
of an angel.
kind of slapped. Yeah. I'm trying to think how I
stand ready.
can deal with them.
Withdrawing for the
I know
moment.
Travis's
Go
unit
on.
should. Okay, his unit does pretty good again. Pretty well against them. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Since I haven't gotten to show this off yet, go ahead and deploy everybody here.
Judgment shall strike. Witness the might
And-
of an angel.
Have some stamina back. We'll use some of my valor.
I'm
My
most grateful.
eternal
But yeah,
gratitude.
so
I
Alban
stand
there,
ready.
as we saw, he's just... I can use him for AoE
I
Vitalize,
Yeah?
which
Sure.
is really, really
I'll
nice.
prove my worth. It shall be done.
You'll not be disappointed.
Let's leave you
I
back
take to the
here.
skies.
You get the item already? Yes, you did. Alright, so you can just click
Onward.
there. Alright, so our focus needs to be over here. And basically, as
Is this the
soon as Rolf gets close enough... Oh, it's
Hope you've
nighttime
made your
now.
peace.
I was like, wait a minute. Why are we in combat over here? And the answer is... it became nighttime, which means they move faster now. Also, Travis
I'll
is
do what I can.
backwards. Why did I switch you guys this way?
No.
When did I do that?
You missed. I see it done.
Very confused.
You won't hurt my friends. You shall pay.
Okay, that was really close. Glad we're healing. Again, I'm just very confused as to why Travis is in the bottom position. Was it oh, I remember. I did I actually switch them and not switch them back for the
Thanks.
taking the garrison? The the Grand Smash. I thought I had switched didn't switch you two, but I guess I did.
Allow me.
That'll do for now.
Let's go ahead and fix
No
that
hard
because I like you the other way. Alright, so as we get closer here,
Do you need something?
yeah, basically we want to be as close as possible to them
Your
here.
orders,
I've
sir.
arrived.
And now we're going to use a beckoning bell on this watchtower. This is not needed, by the way. I just did this because now they're out of range of
I never miss my
assisting,
target.
and Rolf will just easily wipe this group out, and we don't risk getting the assist from the watchtower, but then also we oh yeah, he went after, that's higher up, that is true. I kind of forgot about that. But we then we don't have to use a Windberry charm to do this. We can just sit here and use a beckoning chime, which we have a lot of, as we do at 17. And we've bought 0 of them, which means we have so many that we can just go and keep using them. And we're towards the end of the fight, so it's not like we're going to be using really anything else for items. Unless I run into problems. But I don't think I'm going to. I think we're in a position now that basically no issue.
No surprise there. They're beaten. Who's my target?
Alright, you can go ahead and
Have you need
capture.
of me?
You still, yep, you take them out easily. This group is fine. Oh, there's a unit here.
We march.
Oh, Elaine, you can turn around and wipe them out afterwards. I want you doing
Go
that
on.
first. Alright, so I want to get in here and take on these units, though. We
There in a
will be in
second.
range
I'm
of
ever in your
Reimann, but we
service.
can
Witness the might of an angel.
we can just
I
smoke bolt
depart.
him if we have to. And that group is coming after Elaine, so I don't have to do anything for them. Perfect.
Your villainy ends
Elaine
here.
can turn around, use that campfire, take out that unit, and then head in to fight Reimann.
Time to end this. Victory will be ours. Not gonna miss. This will be easy.
Will it?
With the
You don't crit, he counters. Not that it does anything. Thank you, Selvi. Oh, are you gonna get hit, Selvi? That's rude. Ah, you dodged. Let's go.
You good?
Fine job.
A little bit of wasted EXP. After going through most of Bistorius and basically not wasting any EXP. In fact, we're getting to some of the last missions and we are now wasting a decent bit of
I shall
EXP.
not shy from battle.
I mean, it's unfortunate, but that's okay. Could be worse.
I shall heal you. The day is won. The
I guess I
winds
need to
of fate
consider
blow at our
who we
backs.
are giving
Do
this
you need something? Right.
What would you ask
the
of
kill
me?
to. Actually, no. Miriam can get in here and break his reinforcements really easily.
Good.
Lane, you're just going to keep going after this unit up
March.
here.
Onward.
Could be,
Time is at
yeah,
hand.
they're way in there.
We
Let's go
march.
ahead and while we're in range, though, we can smoke bolt here. I mean, most of them are not alive, Reimann. I got bad news for you. Alright, yeah, so they're going to send them this way. What did we have
I'm
up
here,
here?
Your Highness.
Elena fights first. This is fine.
With me. Your strength.
But I guess the gimmick of this map, not even the gimmick, but the strategy of this map is that if you pick one route, like they said, and then you get there and you get inside the Citadel,
Fighting me yet.
he then is like, oh, go forward, my beast. And then all of the beasts on the map start heading towards you. So you just have a lot of other units if you didn't actually go around to each entrance to now all of a sudden deal with.
Observe greatness.
However, our groups are strong enough that we can just
Take it easy.
we can hit a bunch of places at once.
Good. A fine bout. The time is at hand.
Now you can head this way,
Onward.
please. Do you still do good
I shall
damage
not
against him?
disappoint.
Not really. I would like to disrupt his
By your command.
reinforcements.
Have you need of me?
So let's go ahead and heavy swing. We'll hit everybody with this, actually. This, by the way, is what I used the... Did I not hit him? Oh, wow. I'm a fool. Well, we're dealing with reinforcements. That's my
You'll
fault.
not be disappointed.
I was certain I had hit him with that.
I take to the skies.
But
Let's take
clearly
what's
I
ours.
moved it too far south, so...
Won't take long.
What shall I do?
Okay, these actually are kind of annoying.
I shall not
I
disappoint.
will, however, guard call here. This should cover everybody fighting.
What would you ask of me? Setting off.
I'm ready.
Two in the tower
Understood.
here. I guess we should make the decision now on who are we. He's level 32, so everyone gets EXP. I would love to have a Beoclesis team, actually, because
I
you
stand
didn't
ready.
get much else in here. However, his group is really... Oh, they're really going to do this. That's annoying.
I'll prove my worth. It shall be done.
Have you need of me?
You actually would be in a little bit of trouble, so
By your
let's
command.
not...
I shall not disappoint.
Yeah?
I'm ever in your service.
Why take so much damage?
Go on. There in a second.
Prepare yourselves.
I'll make it quick.
I guess it works out better to be this way, then.
I'll do what I can. Come and stop I mustn't.
Ooh, deflect good.
Easy now. I'll protect you. I'm unstoppable.
You say you're unstoppable. I don't think you know what that word means. It doesn't quite mean what you think it means. Oh, Nina's gonna take poison damage here. We'll cure her and call afterwards. Get rid of the poison and heal. So. Not that worried.
I shall ease your pain.
Like new.
We're not yet finished.
A lot of misses until we get back to Nina's turn.
Allow me.
Thanks. Easy.
More rapport.
See
That's
ya.
really nice. Alright, so...
Yeah.
We don't do well against really any of those.
Witness the might of an angel.
These are kind of annoying.
I depart.
Alright, so we're going
I'll
to be a
prove
little
my worth.
cheeky. I know it's spending a lot here, but let's let them get actually
What shall I do?
a little closer.
depart.
I've reached my destination.
I'll prove my worth.
And then we can get everybody here. Excellent.
I'm ever in your service. Yeah.
And now basically most of them are dead.
Go on.
Yeah, we'll
Won't take
make
long.
that really, really
I
easy.
stand ready. Your will shall be done.
Stand before me.
I'm here too.
Yeah, we'll give you the assist. Not that it matters. You should be in the watchtower any moment now, so you get free assist, but you have a little bit of EXP for free here.
We can do this. Don't despair.
Oh, you're howling. Too bad the rest of your group is dead and you're not buffing anybody, so... See you later.
Be safe. I'm here to help.
A flawless victory. Victory.
We can actually look at that. Is, yeah, no, it's the same no matter what.
Yeah. I've arrived. The position
They're gonna
is
keep
ours.
going after Clive, that's fine.
What
though.
now?
Have you need of me?
You do really good damage against Reimann here,
Set it
so
off.
let's get that.
What shall I do?
Clive.
It shall be done.
Oh, Elgor ran away, obviously.
Behold the valor of a
I'll
knight.
support you.
This is fine. We'll get knocked backwards. Clive will deal with the other two units. I'm okay with this.
Bow before your newly crowned king.
How about... No, let's not do that.
I've faith in you. Bolster your defenses.
Eat me, fire! Cower before me.
And as we talked about from earlier fighting, Warlock, I forget which group it was, but it was down at the south, that first town with the 3 Legionnaires. We want the magic hit to hit Lex, but he's going to take no damage. That's a 1%, by the way, that we just got hit by. That's what we parried. But yeah, we want Lex to get hit by the volcano, so we proc Magic Barrier. That way we get Enrage. Because we want to have as many Enrage procs as possible, so we can do as much damage as possible with Morden. Because he's got 4 attacks, and he's gonna avoid their physical defense, so I should have turned Bro Smash off. I think I just need to take it off entirely. I don't think it's worth it. Like if we hit 4 attacks there versus just we're gonna only hit 2. Yes, we would have hit 4 people the same way, but we would have done more overall damage, I believe, because we would have gotten 3 of the attacks after full enrage instead of just 1 attack after full enrage with the Bro Smash.
We mustn't grow careless.
Okay, alright, well, Miriam, good job. You're kind of done now.
Command. You'll not be disappointed.
Yeah, you still don't immediately delete them. This is wild.
I take to the skies.
Let's see if somebody else does. No, you just kill them.
Prepare yourselves.
I shall protect you.
Victory is assured. Steady on.
Wait, is Clive faster than Adel now?
Watch and learn. Will not fail.
Be safe.
Seems we've done it.
Alright, Glosser 32.
his royal
Catching
name.
up. Indeed, in
Was
his
fate
royal
which
name.
brought us here. Stand before me.
Basically, if I can't guarantee Oakley's getting the kill without taking an absurd
We can
amount of
do this.
damage, I will have to give it to somebody else, because if someone's incapacitated at the end of the battle, you just get half EXP, and I don't think that's worth it.
I'm here to help.
The battle is ours. Victory.
Now, that said, we should be able to...
I stand ready.
I'm shocked that we take so much damage. It's actually kind of annoying.
I depart.
Yeah?
We march. I'll prove my worth.
Have you needed
I would
me?
take no damage. You take no damage. I'm certain we can find a way to not delete the enemy while
I'm
also...
ever in your service.
I don't
Witness
think
the
I'm
might
actually
of
going to
an
be able
angel.
to. We have an
prove
extra
my worth.
Valor, though. We can attack call here. See if this makes any difference for you, Eccles. Probably doesn't.
Never no defeat.
I swear it. I stand ready.
Yeah, you still just take.
Your will shall be
Oh,
done.
that's annoying.
The path is set.
Where shall I go next? What would you
So
ask of
technically
me?
we can... If I can think of how I can... So if I have you guys attack the back row, yeah, Fatal Dive. Fatal Dive would actually get rid of Reimann. No, because he has the thing, right? That's annoying. Sonic Blast. This is ranged, though. It hits... No, it's physical. I say, does it hit magic? I think there is a way to do it, but
Witness the might of an angel.
we're not going to
Go
risk
on.
it. I'm just going to give it to somebody else.
Sure. The time is at hand.
Congratulations, Travis. And I will also be really greedy here, and get Monica also caught
Yeah.
up.
There in a second. Now then.
I am going to check just to satiate my curiosity.
Time for your villainy.
Any who bar my path must
Yeah,
fall.
you would still take damage no matter what. That's really unfortunate. But there'll be more opportunities. We'll get them other kills. Anyways, have an absurd amount of EXP, Monica.
Succumb to your fear.
I'll take that.
Flame,
I am your shield.
consume them.
Wait, what? Why are you... There's no way Nina
Your defeat
has,
is
or
inevitable.
Travis has less magic defense than Nina?
I'll see it done.
We're gonna have to fix that.
You've missed. You shall pay.
With my aid.
Is that better?
Are we gonna see... Oh, no, we're passive steal. I was like, are we gonna see active steal?
Not with
Not
The
today.
answer is no.
to hell.
Please stop. Stop magic burying Travis. That's really funny, actually.
Let me.
I mean, I'm happy that you're doing a lot here, but
Ease your pain.
I did not expect the battle to be this hard. Our group shouldn't have struggled this much with that, but it's fine.
Thanks. That'll do for now.
Oh, there you go, 46,000 EXP. Ooh, and a bunch of rapport, really nice. Get level 33, level 34. Nope, you're stopping just short. You caught up to everyone else,
A little
though.
bit of tricorn pride for you.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
Are you impressed
Anyways,
yet?
yeah, 3 levels. Here you go.
I've grown stronger.
I didn't have a choice.
Anyways, you get the Iron Seeker for Magic Shell. And this is pretty good if you want to use it on a magic caster that can get attacked. Generally for me though, I don't like having my magic attackers in position to get attacked a bunch. But this is a way, maybe you have a team that doesn't have any other start of battle stuff. You give this to your magic caster and they are now basically immune for the whole fight in the back row if anything does get through to them for some reason. Like a perfect example would be like Scarlet. I give it to her. Column attacks, now she's just immune to. I wouldn't give it to Scarlet because Travis, his start of battle is really good. It could be like Brianna or something else. So like we have options for it if you want to.
No, this isn't how this was meant to go.
Return the blue at once. That stone symbolizes the authority to lead the Bestrels forth in this world. You're unworthy to even look at it.
Ignorant fool. This jewel is no mere symbol.
I know. It's a magic object which holds the power to control the minds of Bestrels.
What do you mean?
Think back to Morard's rampage, and how swiftly your pendant quelled his fury. Assuming the stone set within is a small sliver of the Bestorius blue, then it's the only natural conclusion.
Quite perceptive, yes. 'Tis magical energy turned crystal, able to yoke any beast called upon to the inclinations of its bearer. That is the true power of the Bestorius blue.
And that's why the one who wields it is marked as king.
Indeed, it is not a symbol of royal power, but the very instrument that brings that power to bear. And seeing as I have it now, what right have you to claim me unworthy?
Well, we did just kind of win the battle against you.
This is the natural order of things. Human intellect ruling over you ignorant creatures.
I have half a mind to shut that mouth of yours for good.
Nobody would mind.
But I'd rather see you rot in a cell than burn in the underworld.
That seems like a foolish decision. He doesn't deserve to live based on what he's done. He literally turned so much of your tribe into berserk people that then had to be killed. Like, I don't think he's redeemable. Rot in a cell. Nah, just get rid of
I'm
this
sure
dude.
the guards will love hearing about your intellect.
Gloating already, are you? You've not won yet, beast!
Look out! He's gone.
The coward.
We somehow let him get away. Question marks everywhere. But we can save now, so that's good. You get a Vorpal Axe out of that, as well as some other small stuff. Alright, so yeah, he's gonna head west, which means we're gonna head and scout the area we just did. Yeah, I think this is the last cemetery, or no, there's one more, I think. One more after this. Yeah, there's one more in, I think, the last map of the area. Yeah, I think that map went pretty well for us. I'm super happy with how it turned out. Obviously, we almost got our command post captured, but we had plenty of time to react to it. Oh, this is where one of the maps are. Look at that. Map 5. What do we get? An ancient crown. That's an amazing item. We'll go over that here in just a moment after we get through all these towns.
Take your
Anyway,
time.
in this armor,
Relax.
you have Icefall items, which give you. Well, we'll go over those real fast. But we have the Lance Icicle Dart. You now have basically all of the weapons for that. We have Circle Heal. This is a charge-based mechanic. If you want to do it, it is a lot. It removes all of our debuffs and major HP to all allies, but I don't like charge mechanic unless you can insta-cast it. But then all the Icefall items here, minus guard rate, but you get your passive point. This is really good for people that you don't care about their guard rate. So like, for example, I don't know, probably Axe is probably not the right thing. Honestly, none. I like Chloe. Here you go. She's in the back row. Her guard rate already is garbage, so who cares? And she gets an additional passive point, even though she doesn't need it. So, Bow, like if you want extra passive points, this is another option for you instead of the other things we've come across, like have them. But we already have a couple bows that have that. Stave, if you want this, but the minus initiative, honestly, is kind of helpful, in my personal opinion, at least for your bishops, because that means Sharon goes later in the round, and she's more likely to actually be effective healing people. If you want Ock to have more passive points, this would be a good item for him. Same thing with Yana, and actually I'm going to give this to Yana because this is just an upgrade for her. The minus 10 initiative for her here doesn't matter. Minus 20 guard rate is irrelevant. Her guard rate is like 3% or something. Icefall Blade, this is actually pretty decent for some of your sword users. So Sword Masters, this is a good way to give them more passive points to allow for additional charged impetus. You could give this to Berenice for more following slash chances and being able to use Bull Force plus following slash. Also pretty good against, good for your Radiant Knights if you have them in the back row, because they're not really having to guard anything. Plus, if they have enough passive points, they can use their Holy Guard to auto guard things when they use it. And then it's also good for Lex and Colm, or fighters in general, if you use them in the back row, because you can, same thing, their arrow cover just gives them more passive points for that, and then also, if they need to guard, they have quick guard. They don't need to actually naturally guard. But I kind of like what I have currently with Lex. I like Active Shatter, it's really good. If I ever get Colm into a group, this will be an option for him though, to really help stuff. I will probably keep Sonic Blast for both Monica and Miriam. Albion is, as we've already talked about, home of the Angels, so there's a bunch of flyers. And Sonic Blast is going to be really, really good there, so I would prefer to have that. So we're not going to buy that, unfortunately. Provisioner, let's go ahead and pick up both of these hot cross buns just so we have them. And everything else is fine. Our delivery's done. Hopefully I have enough soldiers for all these. There's a few towns here, so... yeah, we have 4 guards. We have plenty.
I'll keep an eye on it.
There's a fort there. More items. Alright, the town here. A few more items. So we have another Bestial Guard Great Shield if you want that. You get a parrying shield if you want to parry versus other stuff. But the main thing for this one is, as we see down there, counterattack skills have plus 50 potency. As you might imagine, this is going to be really good for Berenice. And I'll show you why in a moment. Anyways, you have here the Icefall Shield, Icefall Great Shield, same thing, base passive points are up, and if you want to use them. I don't like these generally because most people with shields, you want them to guard. It would be okay for Lex and Colm, maybe. Maybe even Albin because he's in the back row. However, the downside is if you compare these two items, it's 2 natural physical defense, but you lose 20% guard rate. I'll just take the -2 physical defense for the exact same shield of the Azure Crush shield. I think the Icefall shield kind of falls into the trap of that the people you're putting it on, guard rate is kind of important. It's a shield, that's kind of its point. Whereas the other items that I use that give passive points on shields are the Dragonbone ones, where you just have minus initiative. And at that point, you don't really care that your units are going slow because they're still going to get their turn. And it's unlikely you're taking a fight where their initiative, all of a sudden having an initiative versus 0 is going to make a difference for them. So yeah. Anyways, Provisioner, there is a Liquid Fortune here. Let's go ahead and grab this. We can go ahead and do our deliveries and place another guard. We'll also be really close to making another 5-man unit here. The only downside is if I need to promote anybody, I'm not going to have points for that. But if we make it of mostly units that are already promoted and or elves or bestrels, actually be too bad. Okay, and then let's take a look at this town here. Let me also make sure. Oh, that was the last treasure map. Okay, awesome. All right, so let's take a look at the town first then. It's already fully restored, so you don't have to worry about that. Anyways, we have Juggernaut. This is a single enemy, 150 potency, ignore all defense against a cav unit, costs 2 active points, and has good hit rate, and it has stun immunity and crit damage, so it's pretty good. If you need your warriors to be anti-cav, this is what you want to use. Grab a pendant just so I don't have to think about it. Sniper, Amber Lens, you get Hawkeye. This is actually pretty good if you want to make it for some charge abilities. So you can, for example, is Unifi, just because she's a pretty common one. She has Frozen Rain or whatever it is. It's a 3-hit, hits the entire enemy party and freezes them. You can put Hawkeye on her, and it makes her Frozen Rain True Strike and guaranteed critical, and then somebody else Cat Ear Hood, Quick Impetus hers. So she immediately charges, she gets instant charge completion, then she Hawkeyes for True Strike guaranteed critical, hits the entire enemy team, does an absurd amount of damage, freezes the whole enemy team, they don't do anything. If you want to do that, by all means, do it. This is what you would use for it. I'm not going to because I'm not using the Cat Ear Hoods. I think they're a little overpowered. Maybe I'll show them off, but in general it's kind of broken. Galleon crossbow, decent damage, more crit damage percent, and accuracy, and harpoon bolt. This hits a whole column, so if you want your archer for some reason to hit a column, instead of like, 2 people, this is a way for lies that hit multiple people at once. That's kind of nice. Rolf already has dual shot, which is basically the same thing. Yeah, but it's there if you want it. And then it has a whole other set of Icefall items, as well as more Royal Scarfs. I think everyone on the front line is fine already, right? You're in the back row, so that doesn't matter. You're in the front, you're in the front. You're not on the front. And you guys don't need it. You're in the front row, you already have it. You need it.
Thank you much.
Okay. Travis, Hilda, Oaklease are all in the front. They already have them. Okay, great. Well, if we need another one, we can. If we set up a group, we'll see what we want to do with that and have the option to have another.
It's not easy keeping my shelf stocked, but I do what I can to make a living. Thanks,
Have another really a basic unit.
Thanks, come on.
We have the tavern. Let's actually click here. And if you look at the report overview, this is an easy way to go down and look. So in his team, he's pretty fine, I believe. But like group 2, yeah, basically full there. Rolf, your group is kind of okay. Looks like they're rank 2 mostly. Erangari a little behind, but that's okay. Lex, you guys are done already. Melisandre, rank 2, that's fine. Rank 2 on all of you. Bryce, yeah, you aren't though. Let's go ahead and do one of these for Oaklease's team. Let's give Bryce some rapport. We can use a free meal
Go
ticket.
on. Shall we? Food this good could never get old.
Are you planning to eat?
I couldn't eat another bite. Stay.
So we got him 1 rapport level, so that's good. Don't need any deliveries, and we can just station a guard. Alright, so we're obviously not doing another map, but let's go look at those 2 items we got. So Berenice, I bought the parrying shield. And as you can see here, it gives her parry. I'm not going to worry about that. We can just get rid of that. But it gives counterattack skills have plus 50 potency. So following slash here is now no longer 75 potency. It's 125 potency, which is really, really good. And because of that, I'm probably going to change it up and say you want something to give you more passive points. So I might get her an Icefall sword now that we have that. Otherwise, you could switch a Carnelian pendant out for a lapis pendant. Speaking of, let me switch this back to a lapis pendant. Oh yeah, wow, some are so far up here. I don't want the ones at the bottom. I want to fill in those ones from the top. And then we also got this other item, the Ancient Crown, which we saw all the way at the top here. And this item is really good. It's plus 5 all stats and 1 passive point. So this can replace a Lapis Pendant on somebody if you really want them to have a decent item up front, or for whatever reason. I'm going to give it to somebody that's in the front row somewhere, and I don't quite know who yet, but it's going to be somebody that I want to be effective to replace a Lapis Pendant, because then but I want it to be on somebody that is both good offense and defense if I can. It's probably going to be one of these guys. But we'll take a look. Could be Virginia. This group's already very overpowered, though. But, I mean, no reason not to be more overpowered, right? Head down here. Actually, I'm going to give it to Hilda. Alright, so, yeah, we'll give it to Hilda for now. I could consider changing it, but okay with how it is currently. But yeah, look at this. So Icefall Staff, and if we hit switch to the Dragon, yeah, he's a 3% guard rate. So the fact that we went to the Icefall Staff is not minus 20% guard rate, it's minus 3%. He's never guarding, so it doesn't matter that she has this. Now the real question is do I want to give you, because you're in a bull force no matter what, which means you will always gain at least one active point throughout the fight, so you'll go from 2 to 3. So I think what we're going to do here is our own passive points are going to be 3 or more. And for now, I'm just going to switch the Carnelian Pendant for a Lapis Pendant. This will look a little weird, but she'll still, against really high HP people, we can use Bastard's Cross to wipe them out. Then we have enough passive points where we should always Bull Force. It's unlikely we're going to need to use Vengeful Guard for much, but there is times where she gets attacked. But then we'll always have the option for Following Slash. And that's really, really good for us because it's going to be 125 potency, and she is 88 physical attack. It's nothing to scoff at. She does an absurd amount of damage, so that's going to hit really, really hard. I'm really happy about that. There are other people we could put that on. Obviously, he can't use a shield, but as you can see, there are other counterattacks out there. So there's always, if you have, like, he has wide counter. He also can't wear a shield, so I keep picking people that don't wear shields. You have Maiden's Hammer, this 150, make it all the way up to 200%, so that is an option there. But yeah, so you have options on people that do counterattacks, or you can, I mean, obviously if you really want to go the hard way, you can go down to, where is it? Here you go. You can equip any one of these belts that give counter, anyone that can equip that shield. And now that they have just a 200% potency counter that removes all buffs. So it is pretty good. We're going to get some other ones that are also going to be really good that we're going to be giving to some people that will be changing up some of our Radiant Knight options here, which I think if you know what we're looking at, you'll enjoy. But yeah, we have some items up here that'll change. Probably beyond Monica, actually. She'll probably get them because yeah, I think she doesn't already have the healing from the sword. Also, yeah, Magic Barrier, lowest magic defense. Wow, Travis, you suck. I'm just kidding. You don't suck. You're really, really good, actually. But your magic defense. How do you have less magic defense than Nina? Well, we need to change this. Can we prioritize that row? Yeah. All right. Well, I need to take this one off because yeah, I can't. Really, no. It needs to be lowest stats. I need lowest magic defense. Problem is this overrides. I don't think this works. They counteract each other. So like it's going to prioritize the back row, but then it's going to sort by the lowest magic defense. So it still probably will go on Travis, but I want it to be used for Hilda as well because her magic defense is also pretty bad. But I want it to be on Nina and then Hilda and then Travis would be third. But like the problem is Hilda and Travis basically dodge everything. 145% evasion, and he's only going to keep getting more as we keep going. He's generally not going to get hit by anything. But yeah, that's all we have there. But yeah, Reimann ran that way. So next time we will do more there. I'm not going to even start the next fight. We'll just save here. Because, yeah, that fight took me a while, but it was calm, and we weren't using any absurd strategy to make things happen right away. But yeah, we're getting close to the end of Bistorius. And as we can see here, we have the bear carving, the wolf carving, a rat carving, and an eagle carving. However, we don't have the fabled tome, which comes from over here. A little unfortunate. The fabled item in this area is literally at the end, but Yeah, I believe if I remember the item's pretty good. If we look, we have no Fabled quest. So was the Royal Mausoleum, and like I said, once Pistorius is over, I'm going to go back to the Colosseum, and we're going to be doing as much of the Colosseum as we can. I should be able to get all the way to Amalia, but it might take a little bit of finagling to get that at the end. And then we still have armaments of the Animal. There's 4 left. We have, just to make sure, there's the Cav unit down here. Then we have, there's 2 in Albion, I'm pretty certain. There's the western one and the northwestern one. And then there's the northern one in Pistorius, which I think is some harbor up here. So this harbor might actually take us there eventually afterwards. So still a few more of those to get, but we'll get them soon. So yeah. Thank you all for watching today. Really appreciate it. And hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, I will see you next time.